I'm super excited to give you a complete walkthrough of my Smokercraft 188 DC Pro. This boat has been absolutely perfect for this phase in my life, especially being pregnant this summer and having a little one. After using it across the continent this summer, I'm ready to share a full review on why I love this boat and what it has to offer. So let's dive in. Let's first talk about the build. Smokercraft completely redesigned the hull on this 188 DC Pro, and you can really feel the difference on the water. They have the new VPS hull making the ride smoother, allowing it to cut through chop better and improving stability, which is exactly what you want when you have little ones on board like me. My favorite part, however, is that it planes out very quickly. The new design really sets it apart from its aluminum competition. As someone who loves backcountry fishing adventures, one of the biggest advantages of this aluminum hull is that I can beach this thing without worrying about damage. We can jump right off and go swimming, and I'm not stressed about rocks, sand, or shallow water. That's the beauty of aluminum construction. It's light, durable, and great if you like fishing in uncharted water. I also have it riding on their double axle trailer. I have found when traveling, having that extra stability and weight distribution is huge, especially when you're hauling a loaded boat for long distances. It tows like a dream and gives me a peace of mind on those longer trips to backcountry lakes, much like my 10-hour drive to Camp Lake St. Joseph in Ontario this summer. I also love that they said goodbye to carpet and hello to the contour flooring. This was a game changer for me. When fishing with kids, especially when they play with crawlers or use markers on the boat, much like mine does, you know how messy it can get. This flooring is so much easier to clean, and more importantly, it's non-slip. No more worrying about slippery surfaces when the boat's wet. You can walk around confidently, and cleanup is just a quick rinse. The contour design is also a bonus, as it's super sharp looking, especially when paired with the new J&K exclusive colors that I chose. Next, let's talk about storage, because this boat is absolutely loaded with it. We have massive storage compartments everywhere, in the bow, along the sides, under the console, and in the back casting deck. I can fit everything our family needs for a full day on the water. This includes life jackets, toys, fishing gear, coolers, you name it. With two little ones, you need space for all their stuff and mine, and this boat delivers on it. In addition, the huge rod storage in the middle console is one of my favorite features. It can fit 12 full-length rods. The additional side storage for rods is also a bonus, as it's perfect for having rods always rigged and ready to go. If we need to quickly switch to a different technique, everything's right at your fingertips. The Pro version also has the designated tackle storage, something I love for taking fellow anglers out who need quick access to many of my lures. This boat has two Livewells, one up front and one in the back, so whether you're fishing tournaments or just want to keep the kids' catches alive for photos, you're covered. Under the rod storage is the power. I have to talk about the power setup because this is what makes everything possible. I've got this boat powered by 3 Norsk Lithium batteries under the rod locker, and of course a crank battery in the back. And let me tell you, going with lithium has been a complete game changer. These 3 lithium batteries are powering all 3 of my graphs plus my Garmin Kraken, and they'll keep everything running strong all day. No more worrying about electronics dying halfway through a fishing trip, no more rationing power or turning things off to save battery. J&K Marine and Norsk Lithium set me up with the perfect setup this season, and now that I've experienced the benefit of lithium, I am never going back. It's game changing because it charges faster and it lasts way longer. When you're running multiple high-powered electronics like I am, having reliable, long-lasting power isn't just convenient, it's literally essential. I can fish from sunrise to sunset on my favorite bodies of water without even thinking about the battery. Oh, Micaiah! Look at you! Woo! Yeah! That's a nice one, though. As for electronics, after spending time with NWT champ Tom Wynn, I completely changed my Livescope setup to having my LS34 on the trolling motor instead of a side pole, and paired it with 2 large graphs up front. My Garmin monitor for watching Livescope, and the Humminbird Apex for mapping. I also have a Humminbird Apex as my main graph on the console, as I have found that Lake Master is the most reliable mapping in my region, and this is tied to Humminbird. My other graph up front, of course, is to simply watch Livescope, which is so addictive and has completely improved my turnover rate on fishing. As mentioned, this is powered with the Norsk power setup. Thank you J&K Marine for equipping this boat perfectly for all-day success. Next, let's talk motors. I've got this boat rigged with a Suzuki 150 as my main engine and a Suzuki kicker motor on the side, which I love for trolling cranks and as a backup for safety. Why did I choose Suzuki? Well, 3 words: reliability, fuel efficiency, and a quiet operation. In fact, it's the motor that most dealers have recommended for me to choose. If you want a crazy quiet engine, Suzuki is it. You know what I love most about this boat? It grows with my family and adapts to different phases of my life. With 2 little ones, we can use it for swimming, exploring shallow bays, and there's plenty of room on the back casting deck to teach them how to fish. Look at that, doubles! This is what it's all about. So much fun at Lake St. Joe. The open layout means I can keep an eye on them while enjoying my time on the water. And the storage is huge, as it allows me to have all of their gear in mine. There's also plenty of room up front in the bow for me to have my hardcore fishing setup, and additionally there's the captain's chairs, which is great for reclining with little ones and also for anyone that needs that extra comfort. Finally, being that it is aluminum, it's incredibly versatile, allowing me to fish those backwater spots, those shallow water rocky areas, and being able to simply beach it on shore for those outdoor adventures. I love that I can take it to big lakes like Lake of the Woods, Lake Winnipeg, or Lake St. Joseph for serious fishing, while also being able to tackle those small little lakes in my backyard. So there you have it, the Smokercraft 188 DC Pro. It's the perfect boat for this phase in my life with young kids, as it's built to handle whatever adventures come next without sacrificing the hardcore fishing features that I need. Don't forget to like this video if it helped you out, subscribe for more content, and let me know in the comments any questions you may have. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode.